Hello, and thank you for joining us today as we go ahead and talk about your next steps as a University of Tennessee volunteer. My name is Michael, and I am here as one of the assistant directors from One Stop, and I am joined today by...
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm from University Housing.
Hi, I'm Erin, and I am a coordinator in the Office of First Year Experience.
Before we jump into our next steps, we just want to first say congratulations. If you are joining us here today, then that means you have been admitted to the University of Tennessee and confirmed your enrollment, and you are ready to join us this fall here on Rocky Top. To kick us off on our next steps, I want to go ahead and pass it on over to Lauren from Housing.
Thanks, Michael. If you haven't already, please make sure you go ahead and complete your University Housing application within the University Housing portal. You probably received a few emails about it to remind you, so go ahead and get started on that. It's just a few clicks, doesn't take very long. Please complete that by May 11th so that you can participate in room selection. Step 2, after you complete that application, you can participate in 2 optional processes with us. You can choose to apply for a Living and Learning Community, or LLC. We're happy to offer 13 different learning communities for this fall. So check out our website to see if one of them fits your academic major, academic college, or just interest area. There's no additional fee to apply, and they are optional. You can also choose to participate in roommate matching. Within your application, you'll see the option to complete an About Me section to share with other future students what you're looking for in a roommate and what you're excited about when you join us on campus. You can also answer questions about what type of roommate you are so they can get to know you and see if you'd be a great match. Then you can use our search function and invite them to be a roommate. If you choose to do that, please make sure you accept invitations for your future roommate by May 11th, because after that time, you won't be able to match up with anyone before room selection. Step 3, take this time to really review our website and our social media pages to learn about all the residence halls we offer for first-year students. All community style and suite style residence halls are available for you during room selection. Look at the cost, at the floor plan options, at the location on campus to learn more about the halls that you would like to choose when it's your turn to select a room in late May and early June. Next up is really make sure you're checking your UT email regularly. University Housing only emails your UT email, so if you're not already, make sure you're checking that. On May 15th, we will send you an email that tells you your room selection start date and time. That start time is when you can go into the portal and select from the available room options. That's when step 5, room selection. You'll go into the portal. You'll see all the rooms available for you in real time. You'll select your actual room and actual room number as part of our process. If you've chosen to form a roommate pair before room selection, you'll also be able to select a room for your roommate and yourself at the same time. Immediately after you select your room, you'll be prompted to select your move-in appointment. In August, we ask that everyone select a move-in appointment before they arrive on campus so we know when to expect you. You'll be able to go in and select those appointments based on what's available for your particular residence hall. We do ask that each individual student select their own move-in appointment. If you're already starting to plan for move-in like we are, we're excited. Expect to move in August 12th through the 14th. That's the most active days where we want first-year students to arrive on campus in enough time to participate in all of the activities before classes begin. If you're participating in a special designated early arrival program, such as sorority or fraternity recruitment, Ignite programs, or some student success programs, you may be moving in early, and those dates are August 9th through the 11th.
Alrighty. Now that you've learned a lot about housing from Lauren, I'm going to talk about what happens next once you've confirmed your enrollment as a new Vol. So as a new student, you will go through what is called the New Vol experience. It is our multi-phase, year-long orientation process that supports the onboarding and the transition of new students throughout your entire first year here at UT. In order to register for orientation, which is part of the New Vol experience, you will log into your Go Vols portal. You will scroll down and you will find the spot that says Register for Orientation. From there, you can either pay the orientation fee or defer it to your fall bill. After you do that, You'll look for the orientation tab in your Go Vols portal, and from there you'll complete the registration form. Now I'm going to talk a little bit more about what exactly orientation is at UT. So the first phase in orientation, part of the new Vol experience, is Vol 101, and this is our online introduction to UT. This is an interactive online program that is available to new students in early June. We ask that you complete it by the first day of class. It's very simple. It's online modules. You can either finish it in one take or come back to it as you wish. The next step in orientation is Vol 102, and this is your new student advising appointment. This is where you'll meet with an advisor and register for classes. You select an advising date when you register for orientation. So this can either be virtual, which is completely normal. Many students do choose to advise virtually, or you can do this in person at Vol 103. The next step is Vol 103. This is our optional on-campus experience that happens in June. This is a great opportunity for you to come visit campus and meet new volunteers. You'll get to eat in a residence hall, meet fellow first-year students, get to connect with our orientation leaders, meet campus partners, things like that. You will select a date for Vol 103 when you register for orientation. The final step in your orientation experience is Vol 104, my favorite part. This is Big Orange Welcome. This is 6 weeks of welcome here at UT. There are a couple required events, but we work really closely with you to get you to those events. And then the rest are really great ways for you to meet new students, find a student organization that you might be a part of, has your interest. And then there are other fun events where you can meet new students, maybe find that one thing that helps you feel connected to a university.
All right, now to talk about some of your final documents. This is one of the most important slides that we have from the One Stop and the admission side. You have to make sure we are getting your final high school transcript and your official test scores. We need to get your test scores as quickly as possible. We want to get those official scores in so we can verify your enrollment and verify those scholarship offers you received in your admission letter. Your final high school transcript needs to be to us by July 1. Now, if your school is one of those high schools that does not have the transcripts ready by July 1st to be sent, you should see on your Go Vols portal under the GPA and test tab that there is a high school graduation and transcript dates form. This form will allow you to notify us that your transcript is going to be late so that we know that yours is coming just past that deadline. Mm-hmm. Now, intro to payments. Let's talk about the finances, right? You can log into our intro to billing statements and payment page online and kind of get a head start and take a look at what that looks like for you. This will talk about our payment plan options, our different financial aid options, all of those things to try to simplify the payment process for you. The Center for Financial Wellness team also can work with you to help create a budget based off of your specific situation and your specific finances. As I had mentioned, take some time to review and decide which payment option works best, pay in full or our deferred payment plan that is offered to students every semester. If you have been selected for FAFSA verification, don't panic. This is randomly selected by the U.S. Department of Education, where we just need to verify the information that is on your FAFSA form. If you're selected, you should be notified already through that UT email that Lauren had mentioned, and then you will have requirement updates on your MyUTK account. In order to get your financial aid in August, you have to have this verification process completed. So if you haven't done that yet, I would please go do that as quickly as possible. And any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to us at One Stop. As I had mentioned, the Center for Financial Wellness, or CFW for short, is here to help. They help with lifelong financial health. Their team prioritizes learning and coaching and providing you with resources that'll make sure that you are financially set for the future after you graduate from UT. And lastly, a very important and fun opportunity for families is to get involved in the Tennessee Family Association. Why should you join? It's free. You can go ahead and learn more online, but this essentially is a family newsletter that gives you updates on events, activities, deadlines, campus safety, anything that you could possibly need to worry about your Vol while they're on campus. You can also get that annual family guide that has all of those key dates laid out to you well ahead of time. Invitations also, if you are a part of the Tennessee Family Association, come directly to you for signature events.
Alrighty, so that is some important next steps that you'll need to complete as a new admitted and confirmed volunteer. We are here to help. This was a lot of information, so no worries. We have all of our email and contact information here, as well as some websites. And if there are any questions that have been left unanswered, feel free to leave a comment down below and we will get those answered for you. Thanks, everyone.